Are they the most disappointing so far this season?
Disappointing, yes. And the reason I say that is more so about the amount of money these guys are making. You know, the team that they put together with the intentions of putting this team together. It's been the complete opposite of what their plans were. You know, they haven't really found success in any season together. It's been something every year with this team. I mean, I take it back to, you know, when they were first constructed, it just wasn't a good job constructing this team. And I think this is a result of it. Just because you put top names together doesn't necessarily mean it's going to flow and it's going to work. And I think this is an example of that. So no flow, no chemistry, no camaraderie, really. It's just a group of great names that just don't fit together, and, you know, it shows.
It's rough. Lou.
Yeah, and I love the word intent. Like, you put this team together with intent for them to be something to be reckoned with coming in the Western Conference. I remember when it was announced, and we were like, okay, now this is interesting. And Chandler and I, for the past 2 seasons, we've been waiting for that moment to turn in. We've been waiting for them to turn it on, to hit the switch and turn into that team that we've expected them to be. It's just been anticlimactic up until this point, losing 8 of the last 10, coming out of the All-Star break, playing bad basketball just as much as you were before the break. Usually the break is a great reset for some teams to start figuring things out and turning the page and getting back on the right track. It looked like this team isn't doing that.
Yeah, I've been such a believer, and I drank the juice. I thought on paper this team made sense. The last year, you know, I didn't like them trying to put Devin Booker at the point guard, taking him out of his natural position, but then they go and get a Monte Morris. Then they go and get a Tyus Jones. And I thought that was going to kind of put them over the edge to have a set-up guy, because their offense is very take-turn. Who's hot, let's feed them the ball, but then they kind of get away with what works. Their defense is brutal, so they don't get back in transition. And then it's just like an effort thing where these guys, it was really humbling seeing them against San Antonio. Like, they just got outplayed. Like,
you said it looked like they didn't like each other.
It's like they were chirping a lot. The coach, Bud, was going at KD. KD was chirping back to him in the middle of possessions. It didn't look like this team was having fun. You watch like a Thunder team play. You watch these other teams play. They look like they enjoy playing with one another. This team, it just looks like the breakup is coming. There's all the rumors of the trade deadline also, and nothing happens. So now they have to go back to the same locker room with that distraction. There's the beef with Nurkic, and Bud didn't speak for a month. There's just a lot of underlying issues here. But the fact of the matter is they're horrible defensively, and their offense is very strange. They don't stick with what's working. It's a very one-on-one ISO-driven offense, and it just doesn't work. I can't imagine they run it back one more year.